you're all looking at me. I guess I should probably do some stuff. Hey everyone, I'm Marc with a C, but I think you guys know that, right? Do you not know? Is anybody here like, oh crap, there's a show going on, I just wanted to eat in peace? Okay, cool. So, yeah, my name is Marc with a C. We got that out of the way. I am going to play some songs for you tonight. Thank you so much for showing up early. I know this is kind of a weird time to do a show, and it's a weird night too. Nobody does shows on Saturday nights, and I know that that's really strange too, but I appreciate you guys making the exception for this very, very businessy type of world where, you know, I know we all have to get up early for church tomorrow, so don't worry, the show will be over relatively early. But this is my first show, full show in like 2 months, so I'm going to play some things to warm up with, and then we'll get into all your top 10 favorite hits of the day as the show goes on. If you've never seen the show before, can you raise your hand? You're lying. You're lying. I'm married to you. You're lying. Anybody? You've never seen the show? Okay. Well, here's how this works. I play some songs. Sometimes they're good. At the end of that set of songs, I take a quick break because I'm a chubby man and I'm very unhealthy and I need rest. And then I come back and I play more of your top 10 favorite hits of the day. And then at the end, even if you've been awful to me, I say, you've been a wonderful audience, and I'll be covered in sweat. And then I say, good night. And then you pretend you're in an arena and I have not played all the songs that you came to hear. And then you cheer until I come back. And then I play all the songs that weren't on the set list that we could fit in before 10 p.m. Now, some people would call that an encore, and I think that's just way too obvious. So tonight, we're going to call them bonus features. So if you like what you hear, make a lot of noise at the end of the second set, and I will give you deleted scenes and gag reels. This is a song about a girl with a very strange predicament. Well, she was born in the Pembroke Pines, but there's been a shift in the paradigm. She can open a mayonnaise jar with just a single point, and she can evaporate it if she gets annoyed. Oh, her friends don't understand the way she'd be now that her fingers can shoot out laser beams. Well, I don't know how it started, but it happened one day while she was drawing pictures on MS Paint. Her mom came in and said, when you gonna do the dishes, Diane? Well, she pointed and exploded their whole damn flat. So now when she gets an itch, she scratches it more carefully, 'cause her fingers can shoot out laser beams. How does it happen? Good question. I already told you how it starts. But now what will happen? I can't tell you that. I'm just Marc with a C, bitch. I'm not that smart. But she went on TV with David Letterman, and she blew up the studio audience. Then she went to a rock show and did the metal salute, and she produced some pyro that blew off the roof. And that's how she got the job working for Ozzy, because her fingers can shoot out laser beams. So now she's all rockin', 'cause we all know that laser beams rock. She's rockin' with dockin'. If you need a light, her fingers can give you a spark. Well, she comes out for the encore, which is Iron Man. She lights up the room like no machine can. Well, she ain't all that pretty, but don't tell her that, 'cause she will blow your ass up right where you stand. And that's how she got the job working for Ozzy, because her fingers can shoot out laser beams. Does everything sound okay? Need more of anything or less of anything? Okay.
More you!
More me, alright. If I keep drinking these Mexican Cokes I found at the dollar store, there's going to be way more me. Seriously. These things are awesome. You got to try them. They have the Mexican Coke here, don't they? Oh, seriously, you have to try the Mexican Coke. Thanks for letting me play here, Sleeping Moon. Alright. Here's an old one. Today you fell out of it. Today I miss you a bit. Well, that's not true. I missed you a lot. You're at work and I'm at home. We rely on the telephone, and I can't wait till you come home to me. Last weekend wasn't that much fun. Now the arguing is done. Sometimes couples have to clear the air. But the best friend that I've ever had is you, kid, and I'm so glad you can't wait till you come home to me. I can't wait to kiss you when you walk through that door. I can't wait till I don't have to miss you anymore. And I can't wait till the next time I get to feel your shade. I can't wait till you come home to me. Oh, 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 I can't wait till you come home to me. Your body is a work of art. How'd you ever get so smart? I'm luckier than anyone I know. You even look great when you first wake up. All the other girls are runners-up, and I can't wait till you come home to me. I can't wait to kiss you when you walk through that door. I can't wait till I don't have to miss you anymore. And I can't wait till the next time I get to feel your shape. I can't wait till you come home to me. Oh, 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 I can't wait till you come home to me. Oh, 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 I can't wait till you come home to me. Getting some of the more obscure ones out of the way first. Oh Lord, how I've tried to live for the truth. Though I've rarely strayed, I have strayed from you. And I've done bad things with what I've been blessed. But I'm not coming home, oh no, I never left. Show mercy on me when I am worn down, and I'll lay at the feet of those who surround. Please grant me sleep or some kind of rest when I'm worn down. I'll show my disdain for your mistreated word. I've turned a deaf ear, one deaf ear, but with the other I heard. I've done bad things with what I've been blessed, but I'm not coming home. Oh no, I never left. I'm not coming home. Oh no, I never left. I'm not coming home. Oh no, I never left. Sometimes you're a musician and you hit things really hard and then they go out of tune in really inopportune moments. This is one such occasion. It was supposed to be awesome. I was going to transition into the next song and people were going to be like, damn, that's a really, really good coupling he did there. He did this faux religious song, and then all of a sudden he's talking about, you know, Boba Fett and shit. But unfortunately, thank you for your patience and your patronage, and your appreciation for my attention to detail. Woo! Woo! All right, now we can go. Little house on the prairie fails to keep my interest. I don't care about Laura Ingalls Wilder. She's not my favorite writer. Anyway, that's Beverly Cleary, but that's what's on around 11 o'clock. And I'm wishing that I didn't have the chicken pox. Then I could do something besides watching this all beat up TV. Cause now I'm stuck in bed. What in blazes? I can't wait until I'm not contagious. When I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. I'm sick of soap operas in the daytime and always smelling like calamine. And the itching doesn't ever seem to give me no reprieve at all. The chicken pox, well, they ain't no fun. I'm so glad we only get them once. If you scratch them, they just get worse. I wish my body were made out of Nerf and everything else. I'm stuck in bed. What in blazes? I can't wait until I'm not contagious. But when I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. And thanks to how pitiful I look, my mom keeps buying me coloring books. Oh, but when I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. All these chicken pox, they're just killing me. And all I want to do is go out to that laundry line. It's got a pole stuck in the sand. And when I take my action figures out there to it, it kind of looks like I'm hanging out on Tatooine. But instead, I'm stuck here in this bed. And the TV just keeps playing the same commercials over and over again. They're saying $5 foot longs. Help me out. $5 foot longs. Let's do it one more time. $5 foot longs. And the only relief I ever get comes from a bubble bath and a nice warm tub. Mr. Bubble is my best friend. I almost like him better than my Boba Fett. No way, I'm stuck in bed. Well, what in blazes? I can't wait until I'm not contagious. When I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. Thanks to how pitiful I look, my mom keeps buying me coloring books. So when I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. That's right. When I get better, I'm gonna play with the Star Wars guys outside. Hey, I hope none of you can relate to this song, but I hope you like it nonetheless. I'm not staring you guys down. I'm trying to see how this sounds. Oh, that's good. Wow. It's chunky and ballsy. We don't have to tell the world we said goodbye. If anybody asks, then we'll just lie. You can keep the mixtapes that I made. You always had such bad taste anyway. So when the world browbeats your eyelids, I won't be there. And I won't answer my cell phone if you should call. Nobody marries there. it straight. The problem isn't you, the problem's me. But as of now, there's no such thing as we. So you're free to spend your time on other guys, and I mean on. This broken heart is now unoccupied. So when the world browbeats your eyelids, I won't be there. I won't answer my cell phone if you should call. Nobody marries their high school honeys, so I'll just be your ex-Neanderthal. And when the next guy leaves because you won't put out, and when you first get sick on too much alcohol, I'll be carefree. I'm gonna grow out a goatee, 'cause now I'm just a ex-Neanderthal. Thank you. I'm not looking down my nose at you, I'm trying to focus because I'm blind without these glasses. So that song's called Ex-Neanderthal, and it's on a record I put out in 2007 called Normal Bias, and I just had a really neat stroke of luck with it. I put out some records on vinyl in the past, and they're back there for sale where my beautiful wife is, and I really wanted to put out this album from 2007 because it's one of my favorites I've done. It was kind of a dream for me. So we did this Kickstarter campaign, and it turns out that, knock on wood, I hope that's wood, that it's going to be funded tomorrow at like 11 or 12 a.m., something like that. But anyways, thanks to you, I definitely could not have done this without all of your support, yada, yada, yada. Thank you very, very much for helping that out. Now, I had to say that. I wanted to say that. But here's what else I gotta say. Alright, so, that being said, I put out that record. That was like my fifth full-length official record. I don't remember at this point. But since then, I've done 9 albums of original material, and I've done a ton of compilations, and a couple live albums, and a lot of crazy bullshit that no one's, it's better off being forgotten. But there has been a whole fuckload of it. And, sometimes people request songs that I don't remember. It happens. I have bad short-term memory and long-term memory too. And the last show that I did in Orlando that was full-length, someone requested this song from the audience, and I kind of took 2 steps back like, what? You're really paying attention? You shouldn't be paying that much attention. That's an awful, awful song. And when I don't play the old songs that maybe you came to hear, it's not because I don't like you. It's not a rejection of you. It's not because I don't necessarily like them. It's because some of them were written a long time ago and they have not aged well. Let me give you a case in point. This song that I'm about to play, understand that it never came out on an official record. I think it was on a limited press live thing, but never officially released. I don't want to tell you what it's called, because I don't want to taint your judgment of this. But I want to use it as an example of why so many of those old songs do not get performed anymore. I have not performed this on stage, to my knowledge, since like 2005. And I'm probably going to fuck it up. But I've given it a brand new title, since it's technically like a brand new song. The song is called Dated Pop Culture References from the year 2002. Hope you will enjoy it. Daddy wants to keep track of me, so he bought me a beeper. I wrote your name inside a heart on the front of my trapper keeper. And I don't need to chew bubblicious, I'm already magically delicious. 'Cause I'm a lost slut with a cell phone. How about you? We can do it on the floor while we listen to Blink-182. If you ever wanna reach me, just call me on that pager. You can take the girl out of the ghetto, but that ain't gonna change her. It was not quite a year ago I was watching Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Now I'm a mall slut with a cell phone, and I pretend to be bisexual. We'll do it in the bathroom stall while we listen to Mystical. Now show me what you're working with. It's a reference to the song Shake Your Ass. It was very popular 10 years ago. Only went to see Attack of the Clones cause I heard that NSYNC was in it. I'm not quite yet a woman, but at least I've hit double digits. There it is. That is the song newly christened Dated Pop Culture References from 2002. So when people say, Mark, you gotta play Laura, I Need Medicine, that's, you know, what jumps to mind like shit. That's not even relevant. So while we're on Dated Pop Culture References, would you like to hear another one? Alright. There's this band that was really popular about 20 years ago, and they're still popular now, and they're called Pearl Jam. And the lead singer, Eddie Vedder, when I was in like high school, this guy had this amazing ability where he could sing the most inane, bullshit, made-up syllables in the world, and women just, you know, there was not a dry seat in America. Just, you know, everywhere, right? And it didn't matter what he was saying. If you know that song, Yellow Ledbetter? It turns out he's not singing anything. He admitted it. A potato wave. It sounds like he's singing Potato Wave, because that's what he's singing. There's nothing going on, but people talked about how deep Eddie Vedder was. So I decided to run rampant with it and see if it would work for me. I stole the music to a very popular Pearl Jam song, and I wrote some nonsensical lyrics about Eddie Vedder enjoying a can of Campbell's soup and telling someone about it, and here it is. Oh, partially hydrogenated soybean oil and chicken broth. Oh, tasty chunks of tomato that float to the top. Ooh, where Campbell's soup is. You can't find a better can to fill my gourmet taste. I open up a can. Whoa, I'm a Campbell's man. Chunky as a waist. Wow, try to forget soup. Oh, chicken and stuff. Oh, chicken and rye. My Campbell soup spoke in class today. That song is titled Dated Pop Culture Reference from 1991. And it will, you can find it on a record I'm releasing in the spring of the 12th of fucking never. But I'm glad you enjoyed this joke that I made up a long time ago.
I need to go in.
But hey, some topics never go out of style, and this is one of them, man. See if you can guess what I'm talking about. Here's some hints. You can find it in most meats. It's present in cans of beets. It's in the urine of your pets and in your laundry detergent. Any ideas?
Zinc oxide!
Zinc oxide? No, not zinc oxide. Ammonia. Why? Because we need ammonia, apparently, because it's inside of you and me, and we don't want to walk around in clothes that not singing about zinc oxide. Although it's very nice, if you think you can live without either, well, you better think twice. Without ammonia, you couldn't go outside. You couldn't steal a car, you couldn't beat your wife. We need ammonia, apparently, cause it's inside of you and me. We don't want to walk around in clothes that are not clean. Ammonia is for everybody. Ammonia is for everybody. Ammonia is for everybody. So, thanks. That was fun to do for you. Here's a song about, do it again? The Ammonia remix. You can find it, oh shit, that doesn't work. You can find it in most. I'll get back to you on it. This is a song from that same album. That album's called Pop, Pop, Pop. I put it out in 2010, and here's a little bit about me and where I come from and what you should expect this evening. I've lived in real small towns, really small places that house 500 residents and only 10 last names. And I don't know what you came to see here on this stage without curtains, but I'm hoping that whatever it is the last thing you'd expect. Cause the audience is listening, so you better say something interesting. They want to hear a different take on things that they think but never talk about. You don't care that I'm generally a skeptic with a billion conspiracy theories about how Mike Nesmith of the Monkees was really involved in making up the album Changes, even though the artwork says it was only Mickey and Baby. So just because I'll state some opinions making fun of pop culture, please don't expect me to understand what's popular this week. And speaking of what's popular this week, about 2 weeks ago, I took my daughter to see a concert. She picked this one out. Well, she didn't know she was going to go, but she really likes this guy who was the headliner, and his name's Cody Simpson. And he's sort of like this Justin Bieber character. And my daughter's 12, and that's perfectly acceptable for her to like right now. I mean, maybe if she were like 35, I would question it a bit, but I was happy to take her. And really, I can't even make fun of Cody Simpson. He came out, he was professional, he was nice to the kids, he sang these really innocent pop songs. He had this great stage banter that was like, so any girls here looking for a date to prom? And I'm like, oh, this guy knows his shit. He's going to be such a lady killer. But he's only like 15. So anyways, I can't bag on Cody Simpson. He was fine at what he did, and I was entertained for that hour. But I got to talk to you guys for a second about this opening act. Okay, so her name is Jessica Jarrell. That may not mean anything to you, but at one time TMZ rumored that she was Justin Bieber's new girlfriend. Turned out not to be true. They had her confused with some other girl with a dark complexion and black hair. You can't fault faulty journalism, can you? Fuck faulty journalism. Anyways, what I'm getting at is that Jessica Jarrell, she plays 2 songs, and they're very nice. She comes out and she sings them to her iPod. She has no band behind her. She has 2 backup dancers, and they both stay like this far from her on either side, and it's really awkward, and it makes you notice just how empty the stage is. After the first 2 songs, those backup dancers leave, and then Jessica Jarrell comes to the edge of the stage, and she starts trying to make some banter to keep the kids on her side, and they're mostly chanting, "We want Cody," and it's not going so well. So she asked the crowd, "Hey, listen, how many of you girls here tonight think that you are the future Miss Cody Simpson? And of course the girls go absolutely batshit, gnawing off their hands and throwing them out. And it was pretty cool, right? And then she says, well, you know what, since we're doing that, I think that I better go get dressed for the occasion. And she walks off stage and leaves us in pitch black darkness. She stays off stage for like 3 minutes, and she comes back out wearing a wedding dress. Her backup dancing band did not return, so it's just her. And she pulls a stool to her, and she kneels down in front of it. And then she says to us, I would like to... I'm forgetting one important part. As soon as she comes out in the wedding dress, she goes, how many of y'all are down with Cat Stevens? I mean, this is an age group that isn't even old enough to, be rejected for learner's permits. And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? They're gonna go, yeah, we're totally down with the politics of Yusuf Islam. I mean, even the parents behind me were like, oh, bad choice, sister. So she says, well, I want to sing you what I believe to be one of the greatest love songs ever written. And she presses play on the iPod, and it reveals that she's going to sing a dance pop version of Wild World. Now, if you're not familiar with Wild World, it's like, I'll always remember you as a child girl. It's kind of creepy when it's sung by a 15-year-old girl to an imaginary guy that she's proposing marriage to in a wedding dress, because she's kneeling in front of this stool, and it's kind of weirdly pedophilic, but at the same time, you know what she's going for, and her manager has groomed her well. It was fucking creepy. Anyways, the weird part about this, when I was thinking about it, is that, man, you know what? If Yoko Ono had done the same thing, went out in a wedding dress, sang a dance pop version of Wild World to an imaginary dude while singing to an iPod, Pitchfork would have been shitting themselves. They would have been like, oh my god, she's the greatest voice in American art in the last 20 years. I don't really have any way to recover from that story, so I think I'll wrap this rant up with a joke, if you'd like to hear one. What is the difference between a dubstep musician and an onion? Nobody cries when you cut up a dubstep musician. So the audience is listening, and you better say something interesting. They want to hear a different take on things that they think but never talk about. That's right, when the audience is listening, oh, you better say something interesting. They want to hear a different take on things that they think but never talk about. Thank you. I will now sing the next song with my people. No. That was a terrible joke. It didn't even work in rehearsal, and I was the only one there. I got a new record that came out last year. It's called Motherfuckers Be Bullshitting. And I want to play, yeah, all right. We got the MBB crew in the house. I want to play you guys 2 songs from it. I'm going to just do a handful more, and then we're going to take the first break. And then, as I said, that second set leads into the bonus features. It's going to be so much fun. I can't thank you all enough for choosing Marc With A C for your entertainment dollar. This song is the first song on Motherfuckers Be Bullshitting, and it's called Try to Just Stop. I will one day give up on you. It could be tomorrow. I've already considered it, but I'm loyal to a fault. When your body goes out on you, then I won't have to bother with any more big references. I can say what I want. I will try to just stop, and if I succeed, then I'm not stopping anything. That's not what stop means. I will try to just stop. I was trying to please. I can't keep taking into account how I make you feel. Trolling and negativity are the styles of the times. The most punk rock thing to do is just be nice. Or I if I succeed, and I'm not stopping anything. It's not what stop means. I was trying to just stop. I was trying to please. I can't keep taking into account how I make you feel. This is the second song on Motherfuckers Be Bullshittin'. And this one's kind of a love song. Is anyone not familiar with the story of You're My Princess? I can't see you if you raise your hand. So if you've never heard the story of You're My Princess, please say something. You've heard it. Shut up, bitch. Would anyone, do you want to hear it, or do you want, like, oh, okay, so there's this drug called Ambien, and I take the drug to go to sleep, but you do a bunch of crazy shit in your sleep, as evidenced last night, but I can't tell you that story here. I have to tell you this totally different story, which is a true one. I thought I took my Ambien, and I went to bed. But no, that's not what happened. I took my Ambien, I went to bed, I got back up, I wrote some really offensive lyrics and scrawled handwriting. I wrote some really rudimentary chords to the song. I filmed myself singing it in my living room. I uploaded it to YouTube. I did not know about this till the next day when the email comments started coming going, Mark, I really like your new song called You're My Princess. And I went, oh, that's so nice of you. People mostly just troll me. And then I went, oh shit, what song are they talking about? And I watched the video, and I was totally aghast at the things that I had written. And I would like to play you now the song that I wrote in my sleep. And I promise you, if I were making this story up, this song would be so much better. I'll take you out to a clam bake. I'll take you to see Nico Case. I'll take you back to my place. I'll take you in, come on your face, and fluff your pillow before sex. Look you in the eye and not the chest. I'm glad you let me touch your breast. You're the girl that I like best. You're my fucking princess. No, really. I don't get sick of playing this song because I sort of feel like I'm playing a cover. I don't know where I was coming from. I'll pay for your tummy tuck, no matter how many bucks. I will make you say all shucks when I kiss you before we fuck. I'll fluff your pillow before sex, look you in the eye and not the chest. I'm glad you let me touch your breast, cause you're the girl that I like best. You're my fucking princess. This is the part of the song where I normally say that this song might have been written as a tribute to Princess Di because you get her whole life story in her name, but really I'm not going to tell that joke anymore. Instead, last night I watched part of Attack of the Clones, and I thought to myself, you know what, that's my real favorite princess is totally Princess Leia. And is anyone here really, really familiar with the Star Wars films? Okay, good. Alright, so you know at the end when they, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Revenge of the Sith. You know at the end of the movie when they're like, when Yoda, for some reason they're asking Yoda what they should do with the kids, even though under his care all the younglings just got slaughtered like 10 minutes ago? Good babysitter I am. I mean, that was just a bad judgment call. Look how Luke and Leia turned out. But anyways, Senator Organa, or Jimmy Spence, he says, well, I'll take the girl because me and my wife were thinking about adopting a kid. And there's this point where you're watching this pull away from way back here, and you just see Senator Organa taking baby Leia to the wife, but you don't hear any dialogue. And I know that there had to be something cut in that scene where there was this dialogue where she went, so, were you gonna call first? We need diapers, Jack. We don't exactly, I know that you're the senator and all, but we don't just happen to have a shit ton of formula. Never mind. Anyways, that's all I'm thinking. So this song's probably about Princess Leia, but when she grew up and got hot. I can't get you off my mind, I gotta get you on my jock. And I can't get you off, but I don't mind if you fake it, cause that's less work for me. That's right, I'll fluff your pillow before sex, look you in the eye and not the chest. Glad you let me touch your breast, cause you're the girl that I like best. You're my fucking princess, sweet God, you're my princess. Holy fuck, you're my princess. If you get my babies, I will totally give you a heads up that I'm bringing one over so that you can have formula and diapers at the ready. I'm just saying, saying, if you're not equipped to raise a child, Alderaan blows up. Again, spoiler alert. So, since you guys like the offensive stuff, and I'm happy to deliver all of that offensive stuff to you, my wife is back there and she's selling records and CDs. Some of them are really good, some of them are on vinyl, and some of them are on compact disc. And she looks really sweet and timid, and she's very beautiful, and she is all of those things. But you put a video game controller in her hand, she turns into a trucker, the likes of which you have never met. And one night, she's playing Dr. Mario, and then she's looking all sweet, and she's smiling, and then the smile turns to and then she actually utters the words, "I'm about to punch Dr. Mario in the dick!" And then she went on to dub that round, Dick Puncher 3, The Dickening. And to me, and the majority of Facebook, this sounded like the greatest action movie that didn't exist yet. And we all know that great action movies need a great theme. So I would like to present to you, as best as I can do it acoustically, the theme to Dick Puncher 3, The Dickening. Got a message and you want it to stick, then find that recipient and punch him in the dick. Punch him in the bean. This is Dick Puncher 3. It's a dickening. If you're mad at a lawyer from bogan months and months, then find that lawyer, punch him in the vas deferens, and say it's from me. This is Dick Puncher 3. It's a dickening. Give a knuckle sandwich to his beef bayonet. Beat his tallywhacker senseless with an alto clarinet, yeah. Wow. Yeah, metal. Do you know somebody that really makes you mad? Well, treat his baloney pony just like a punching bag and say it's from me. This is Dick Puncher 3. It's a dickening. Hurt his family tree, cause it's Dick Puncher 3. It's the dickening. This is Dick Puncher 3. It's full of vitamin C. It's the dickening. That song's more popular than I thought it'd be. So I'm going to do one last tune here, and then I'm going to take a break and towel off and have a cigarette. And when I come back, all your other top 10 favorite tunes will be performed. Thank you guys very much. If you know the words to any of these songs, it's so much fun when you join in, and this one's no exception. This is called Drunk Classic Rock Bands. Breaking all the rules, fucking shit up old school. I work down at the car wash, I drink each day at work, a few shots of Black Velvet, and I get the cars all wet. I'm the drummer in a local cover band. My mom wants me to move out of her garage this year, but she don't understand that I'll make the audience cheer. Rockin', motherfucking roll, hoist your beers in the air. They don't sell beer here. I don't mind Freebird for the encore. Let's do the time work again. Our group is named Banshee Loves Slaves and Heat, and we don't do drum solos, but that wasn't up to me. I think our singer is a genius in disguise. We've been at it since discussing Kiss back in junior high. And he's just like Jim Morrison with a beer gut to match. He sings just like Axl Rose. Watch the audience clap when he says rock and motherfucking roll. Hoist your Italian soda in the air. I don't mind Freebird for the encore. Rollins once said that there's nothing sadder than a 40-year-old drummer in a local cover band. Nowadays, he can only sell his records to aging punkers that still sport their black flag tattoos, who won't admit that now their tattoos are looking really dumb. Cause whenever we play Skinner, all the hipsters sing along. They sing rock and motherfucking roll. Hoist your beers in the air. I don't like Freebird for the encore. Let's do the time warp again. Now I thought about settling down and meeting a nice gal, but she won't understand all of my journey decals and the drumsticks that I once had signed by Mr. Peter Criss. I'm not looking for Miss Right, but right now I'll take a near miss, cause things get pretty lonely here in my mom's garage. And drunk classic rock fans only take a man so far. So rock and motherfucking roll. Hoist your beers in the air. Oh my God, when did I get so fuck it, let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Yeah. Let's do the time warp again. Thank you guys. I'll be back in just a few minutes. No more than 15, probably less than that, so please don't go far. And yeah, thank you guys for coming. This has been set number 1. You guys are fantastic. And so is Sleeping Moon. This is awesome. And please be sure to tip them well for letting this show go on, okay?
Be back in a minute.